And this is how reading has made me lonely, I guess. I used to come here to walk dogs when I was doing that last year, and it was a very special place for me. I used to come here every evening with the dogs and just sit and think about my life, and it was my last sort of days here. Since I was 16 and I went to be an au pair, I started reading. I brought with me a lot of books which were my introduction to self-help. Since then I've started reading and I really fell in love with reading and fell in love with becoming a better version of me. I just strive to become the best version of myself and to see how I can become better. So I fell in love with self-help. Since I've really focused on self-help and I became even more mature at my age. My friends are all older than me. It became a lot difficult to connect with people my age because my mindset has shifted a lot and I didn't really resonate with people at my age. I'm still so young, but I think so differently. I have different values in life and different perspective, and it's very hard to find people who think similarly, I guess. This has really made me feel lonely a lot of the times because since I fell in love with reading, I started reading all sorts of books, from nutrition, from spirituality to business and philosophy and psychology, and having read a lot of books that have made me become a lot more self-aware of my shadow and my negative traits and the ego, just all these negative qualities. It also made me more aware of other people's negative qualities. And I guess when I was 17, when I was younger, I was very naive. I really gave people the benefit of the doubt, and I thought that people have good intentions. But now I really see the negative traits of people. I see their selfishness with people around me. I can see sort of why they act the way they do, same as I'm getting into my own mind and seeing why I act the way I do, my negative traits, why I feel the way I do. And I see the same about other people around me. And a lot of people, they don't want what's best for you, and they really care about their own selfish needs. So I changed a lot of friendships. I feel it very difficult to really find people that I resonate with. For me, it's very important to have deep connections, and I want to deepen my connections with the people around me rather than having a lot of people. And it's just hard. A lot of people are very ignorant. They're very ignorant about themselves, about the world. I'm not saying it from a sort of space like, oh, I know everything and I feel superior. No, but it's hard work to look at your own traumas, your own selfishness, your shadow, your ego, to face it. It's very difficult work, and people don't do it. They're ignorant to their shadow. They don't think, that there is a selfish part of them that acts a certain way. So it's hard to have a meaningful conversation. A lot of people are just, they talk about meaningless things that want to have a deep conversation, and it's hard these days. I guess it's hard, at least in this space where I am, which is why I want to start fresh. Overall, reading has made me lonely. It's not necessarily reading, but it's really self-awareness and self-growth. Reading and really self-awareness and growth has made me lonely. This is why I come here in nature by myself, to journal, to read, to think. This chapter of my life is learning to be okay with being alone, because that's something that I have struggled in the past a lot, actually, and it's just another step, another thing that I have to work on, which I will embrace and work on and fall in love with being alone. And some books that I recommend reading are The Body Keeps the Score. My friend recommended it, and it's honestly such an amazing book to really understand about trauma, how it affects you, how it affects other people. It's really in-depth, amazing book. Another book that has really changed my life, honestly, I recommend this for everyone always. It's Attached, the book about attachment theories, and it really helped me become a lot more self-aware about my previous relationship and why I acted the way I acted and certain feelings that I had. And it has really opened that version of me that I was ignorant about and I didn't know. And seeing it from a different perspective has really helped me a lot to grow and to become better. Their book or books is all Robert Greene's books. I'm reading right now The Laws of Human Nature, which is amazing to understand more the human psychology and how humans work. So it's a great book. And The Art of Seduction I read, it's amazing. And The 48 Laws of Power. I'm just gonna read all of his books. They're just, honestly, he's such an amazing writer. He's so knowledgeable, he has so much knowledge. It's amazing, honestly, it's amazing. So yeah, these are all my book recommendations, and I urge you to read more. We're very disconnected, I think, disconnected from ourselves, disconnected from nature. It's another thing, and I think reading just will open you, will help you become more self-aware of yourself, of your surroundings, and to be more connected. This is really it for the video. I just really encourage you to read and to work on yourself to become the best version that you can be. And in the end, although you might feel lonely at times, eventually you will attract people that are meant for you. You'll attract your people. So never stop learning and never stop growing. And I hope you have a wonderful, peaceful, and lovely day. And I'll see you soon.